Heyo guys, it's me Sander, bringing you actually a little bit of an introduction. This is going to be my first Let's Play officially on YouTube. We're going to be doing a HeartGold Randomized Nuzlocke challenge. For those of you guys that don't know what a randomizer, like Nuzlocke challenge is, it's basically you play through a Pokemon game and everything to what you select is completely randomized. Whether it's wild Pokemon, trainer names, trainer class names, field items, TMs, it's just a whole bunch of random funness. It just gives a new spin and fresh look on each playthrough of a game. And a Nuzlocke is, for those of you that don't know, is a challenge variant where you play by 4 rules actually. First rule being that you have to nickname every single one of the Pokemon that you capture. You're only allowed to capture the first Pokemon you encounter on every single route, and if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you can no longer use it throughout your playthrough. And then the final rule is that none of these rules apply until you receive Pokeballs in-game. So, it adds a new interesting spin. I've had some successes and fails of Nuzlockes in the past, and they've been alright. Obviously, I didn't record any of them since this is being the first series on the channel, but if you guys are super excited to start our journey here in the Johto region, please hit that like button and maybe subscribe. Intro, you do not need to play again. Thank you very much, though, but we do not need your services to carry on. So let's just get this through. Okay, so yeah, please guys, smash that like button, maybe hit that subscribe button if you're feeling a little frisky. All support is greatly appreciated, and without further ado, we're gonna get started. So no information's needed. We're Pokemon veterans here. We've been Pokemon masters for years. That's probably actually a good topic to have in this first episode. Is that how I found Pokemon and why I've grown actually a really deep love for the series. Just because it's probably a good introduction topic, to be completely honest. Because, let's be honest, we played through... I imagine if you guys are watching this video, you are Pokemon fans, so you played through HeartGold before, so you know all this junk at the beginning where Professor Oak just gives you an introduction of the Pokemon world and such. And it's just the basic start to every single game. You do a task, you get through starter Pokemon, you go fill the Pokedex. It's the same formula, so we don't really need to pay too much attention about story in this playthrough. So I might as well just, you know, chill out and hang back, play Pokemon with you guys watching, and have a general topic of discussion. So I think that's probably the best plan. It is not my enter button. There we go. Got it. And my name is Sander. That is correct. Alrighty. But yeah, I found Pokemon back when I don't know, like I started watching the anime when I was really young. Like I'm 19 now, so that puts me back being born in 96. So that's, I believe, is when Yellow was first released to North America. Don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure. So I was literally just born into the generation that had Pokemon in it. And I didn't start watching the anime until I was like 3 years old, back when Ash was in Kanto and stuff. And I loved the show. I loved the show when I was young. And I watched that and I was instantly hooked. I was just like an instant Pokemon fan. And I never knew there were games. I knew there was trading cards, and I started collecting them alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! And other things that a bunch of fads that were going on when back in elementary school and such. But I never got into the series, and it wasn't until 2 of my friends, they both had Fire Red, and they were playing through it together, and I was just like, this is awesome. Pokemon's a game? Like, I had no idea until then. Like, I didn't have many game systems growing up. I played PS1 for a lot of the time. Yeah, I was like PS1, and that was pretty much it. I got my Game Boy SP like right around the time Emerald came out, I think. And then I just discovered, you know what? Pokemon's an awesome thing. I'm gonna start getting into it and start playing it. And I started in Fire Red, and I've been playing ever since. I went back, played the old games, and I've just haven't stopped since. Every single year I've been picking them up. So I just want to keep playing it. And like randomized Nuzlockes and such, I recently got into recently. Nice, an alliteration. That's not even an alliteration. Jesus, I cannot speak English. But yeah, like just randomized Nuzlockes got like a new spin on things, and it's just like sort of refreshed Pokemon for me, because like you can sit there with your DS or your Game Boy SP if you want to go old school. For me, that's old school anyway. and like you can just play through the games, and it gets boring after a while because it's just a consistent grind and it's not like a challenge. And once I started doing Nuzlocks, that challenge aspect was back. Oop, okay, he's done with the text. I can go choose my starter. So this is where the randomized portion is gonna take true effect here, because it's not gonna be a Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile that you normally see. It could literally be anything up to Gen 4, because this is a Gen 4 game. So I'm excited. Let's see what we got here for starters. A Grovyle, interesting start. An Infernape, and a Volbeat. A Volbeat. So we have 2 starter selections, basically, and a Volbeat. So it's not as random as I was hoping it to be, but hey, still not bad. What do I want though? I'm honestly probably gonna go for the Infernape, because I mean, like, it's a 3rd stage evolution. It has an advantage to the other 2 starters, so my rival, I'll have an advantage towards him. It is a Nuzlocke, so I kind of want to give myself that advantage. And yeah, it's just a 3rd stage Pokemon, so, well, it's technically the 2nd stage, because you have your basic 1st stage, which is the 2nd form, and then 2nd stage, which is the 3rd form. It's kind of confusing. But yeah, I think we're gonna go here with Infernape. Yeah, it's a solid choice. I'm happy with that. Yo! That is sick. Infernape right off the bat. That's pretty solid. And of course, since this is a Nuzlocke, we gotta give that nickname. For some reason, this Infernape screams like... Is it Johnny Storm? What's his name? The dude from Fantastic Four. I know, I'm not talking about the terrible Fantastic Four that came out this past summer, but the character in itself, the Marvel character, not that shitty movies character. I think his name's Johnny, isn't it? Johnny Storm? I believe so. So I'm gonna call this a simple nickname. I'm calling this Infernape Johnny. I hope that's not wrong. We could possibly change that in the future. Should we do Johnny with an EY? Let's do Johnny with an double N? Yeah, double N. That looks more. That's triple N. Oh my god. How do you spell Johnny? Oh my god. First I couldn't speak English, now I can't spell. Okay, you know what? Just because I'm funny, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way, because I'm not sure how to properly spell the name. Let's just do this in a hilarious way. This is John Nee. Hate me if you want in the comment section. That's what we're rolling with. Let's go, Johnny. I don't know, that kind of sounds like a kung fu name too, you know what? John Nee. It's like it's like a separate name, you know? No? Maybe not. I mean, he's a fighting type, so. You got your Bruce Lee, but we got Johnny here. Oh, these Pokeballs? Nope, they're potions. Okay, well, that'd be useful. Yeah, I believe we have to go all the way out to Mr. Pokemon's house, and then we come back, then we're given Pokeballs, and then the Nuzlocke technically begins. So until then, it's just a lot of introduction. Honestly, I was contemplating using the speed up button or not, but I think I'm going to, especially for this first portion of the game, because this game, out of all Pokemon games, takes a long time before like it actually much when I'm trying to speed through all this. I haven't quite tested that out, so we'll see how it looks in the recording. I'm sure it'd be fine. Oh, right, we have to go talk to Mom first. My bad. Does it really speed it up that much? Just a little bit. And it just, oh gosh. I couldn't even enter the door. Okay. Hello, Mom. Giving me something. Oh, that's one thing I should do right now. She's gonna give us the Pokegear, but I need to change the text speed to fast. Because, honestly, I'm not here for story. Nuzlocke challenges, in my opinion, don't really need to focus on the story. I know various other Pokemon Let's Players on YouTube, they do voices through the story, and that adds a cool little fun spin into it, because sometimes you never gave like the voices of such characters such emotion or such a legitimate character, but it's a Nuzlocke challenge to me, so, and plus it's a story we already all know, so it's not like no point in me pretending not to know what it is. So I might as well just carry on. Alright, text speed. I did mention that. Text speed fast. Should we change the frame while we're here? Let's go for a solid purple. Why not? Let's get it. Oh, I think Elm wants to give us his phone number too. See, I played these games so many times that I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, Elm gives us a phone number. Our phone number, no, his phone number. Yeah, so, like I said, like, we could do story all we want, but, like, do we really need to? We don't need to. Let's be honest. So, technically, the counters that we get in this route do not count. Because we have yet to get Pokeballs. So this is just like a free sort of view to what's in the area. Get this in Murkrow. Let's go, Johnny. What do you got? You got Ember already. That's not bad at all. Also, wild encounters, I'll just speed through. Because, like, they're not main battles. We don't really need to focus on them. And plus, for a little bit of grinding here or there, maybe within episodes, that it's not a bad idea to do. We have a Claydol. That's interesting. So we have a Murkrow and a Claydol. That is super interesting. Wow, we're already level 6. Not bad. Not bad at all. So it's... Well, I don't need to speed anymore. Just need to speed through unnecessary techs and unnecessary wild battles. Until then, don't really need a super speed. But running shoes would be great. Oh, this walk. I can't believe, like, talking about Fire Red again, actually, that you never got running shoes until after you beat the first gym. Until you beat Brock. How insane is that? That's such a long time in the game where you're just walking. Like, unnecessarily. Oh, okay, this is the old man that does give you running shoes. Thank God. Speaking of the devil. Alright, so I'm just gonna speed through this. Because he just goes around, tells us what a Pokemon Center is, tells us what a Pokemart is. Hey, look, let's go into this kind of a puddle of a sea in our town. But let's call it the ocean. Why not? But yeah, it's Pokemart. I know, you buy Pokeballs and potions in there. Even though they don't sell Pokeballs right now. Until whatever character gives you Pokeballs within the game, you can not purchase Pokeballs in the mart, I don't think. In any game. This is a sea, as you can see. Well, if you actually get surf later on in the game, you'll see that that water area is extremely small. It's not much of a sea. Alright, we got these running shoes. Not bad. Alright. Wait, why is the ROM going hella slow? What? Hold up. Let me just pause the ROM for a second. That's crazy. Let's pause the ROM. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good again, I think. Yeah, we're fine. Moving on. That was so strange. I don't know why the ROM just decided. It still seems slow. It still seems slow. Doesn't it still seem slow? That is extremely strange. What is up with that? Yeah, I feel it's hella slow right now. Maybe not. Well, maybe not actually. I think it's fine now. A flame plate! This is where that randomized items comes into clutch. We start off with a fire type and you give me a flame plate right off the bat. We are freaking OP right now. Not that not only the fact we got a freaking Infernape as our starter, but we have it with a flame plate right away. That's like a life orb. It's 1.5 multiplier on top of all fire type moves, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. That's insane. We're bashful nature too. I didn't notice that, which is okay. I mean, neutral nature. There's no harm in that. Might as well go talk to Mr. Apricorn here so we can get the Apricorn box so we can harvest Apricorns for Pokeballs later in the game. That would be great. Come on, sir. Just hand me over that Apricorn box. There we go. Thank you so much. Alright, let's grab this Apricorn real quick. I always thought this animation looked hella strange. It's like you like you stroke the bush, it wiggles side to side like it's enjoying it, and then it just pops out the Apricorn seed. Is it a seed? I don't know. Ooh, a Sea King. Interesting. Speed up through this. So scratch this thing to pieces. I hope this thing doesn't have a water type move or horn drill or anything fishy like that, because I'm not about... Oh my god. I thought I might as well try Ember with the Flame Plate just to see how powerful it was. I know that was a critical hit, but damn. That's insane. Alright, let's get moving. Got a full heal. That will actually be hella useful. Thank you, game. Nice randomizer. Youngster Joey over there having his first battle. Carrying on. But yeah. Almost at Mr. Pokemon's house. I just can't wait to get the intro of this game over with. A Jinx. Interesting. Speed up through this real quick. Ember. Bop. Jinx gone. GG. Get out of here. Johnny gains 58 experience points. Level 8 already. We are leveling up insanely quick. I will take it. All experience is a good experience in Nuzlocke runs. Give me the pink apricorn. Alright, moving on. Finally to Mr. Pokemon's house. Yep, that's him, right? That old man? You must be Sander. Zayu sent the email for Professor Elm earlier. Yep, so that makes him Mr. Pokemon. Great. Got the mystery egg. I believe, isn't that a Togepi usually? Oh, I wonder if the randomizer randomizes the eggs. There wasn't an option with that within the universal randomizer. I don't recall. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. I would assume it would though. Professor Oak taking a slow-ass stroll. He's like, oh yeah, you must be a great trainer. You have an Infernape already. Here, I might as well give you the Pokedex because you seem to have potential. Yeah, alright. Take a quick sip of water real quick. Thank you, Professor Oak, for giving me this lovely Pokemon Index that I will probably never open throughout the entire course of this Let's Play. Because it doesn't really apply to anything. Like, if I wanted to check for an area where a Pokemon was, it wouldn't matter because everything's randomized. So, thanks, Professor Oak. Oh, Professor Elm's gonna call us and tell us Mr. Red-Haired Boy stole something. He stole a starter Pokemon. I wonder if he gets the Grovyle or the Volbeat. I kind of hope he gets the Grovyle because then that would at least give him a decent Pokemon as a starter. No way. That is awesome. A freaking Absol. For those of you guys that don't know, if you haven't guessed already, my actual favorite Pokemon is a Sandshrew, hence the whole mascot of the channel and such. But my favorite Pokemon for a long time was Absol. And I think to this day, he probably still holds that second spot in my all-time Pokemon list. And he's just so awesome, you know, like the mythology behind him, where like he always predicts natural disasters. Like, he just looks so powerful too in his design. Oh. But yeah, like he predicts natural disasters, but he always gets blamed for them because he shows up trying to warn the people that it's gonna happen, and then it happens. So it's like the second an Absol shows up, you know your area is gonna get hit by something. So it's just been adopted, sort of like the Boy Who Cried Wolf kind of sense, where Absol got the blame for causing these natural disasters when really he was just sensing it and warning, or he or she was just sensing it and warning the people of it that the disaster was going to ensue. It just sucks, you know, because you try to do the right thing, but just because you can't speak English like some Meowth in the anime, you just get discredited. It sucks, yo. So, I don't know. Other than that, and like the whole getting Mega Evolution in Gen 6, like, I was so pumped when I saw that. Honestly, I'm still bummed that it didn't get that Dark Fairy, because it gets play roughed as an egg. It got play roughed as an egg move in Gen 6. So it just made sense for it to get that fairy typing as well, so it just gives it a little bit of extra stab. But it didn't, sadly. And it's still frail as anything, but I still love it to this day. I still think it's amazing. Wait, what? In normal playthroughs, this man's supposed to be like passerby, like he's like a passerby boy. Like you don't know his name at this point, but because we randomize class names and trainers, he's a leader. He's a gym leader apparently, and his name's Tristan. Interesting. And I'm thankful he did get the Grovyle. That's actually great. good, so we'll have at least you'll have a decent starter repping it instead of having a Volbeat. Sorry to all the Volbeat fanatics out there, but I mean, it's not the greatest bug type in the game. There's no hiding that. And we just flame plated, embered, and destroyed that Grovyle. We're level 10 too, Jesus Christ. What the... We're the Matrix now? Can I get rid of this? Now the screen's black. Hopefully I can save my game. What did this man just do to us? We battled him and then he, like, put us into the Matrix or some shit, like, and then darkened our screen? What just happened? Okay, that is very strange. I just saved the game, so I'm gonna restart the ROM real quick and hope that everything turns out okay. Let's try that out. Start. Speed through this. Sorry about this, guys, but it seems Mr. So-and-so, Mr. Leader Tristan, apparently. Okay, good, it's back. Okay, we're good. But yeah, Leader Tristan freaking is like the King of Darkness or some shit. He put us into the Matrix and then just made us blind. That's scary. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, interesting. I guess we'll just head back to, is it New Barktown? I believe it's New Barktown, right? I think it is. You got Pallet Town, then I'm pretty sure it's New Bark. Then you got, what's the one in Hoenn? Twin Leaf is in Johto. Not Johto, sorry, it's in Sinnoh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure New Barktown's this one, and then what's... Oh, now the Hoenn one's stumping me. Little Root Town. 5th gen is New Velma Town? Or is that where the second gym leader is? I don't remember. Shoot, these names. I'm getting stumped. Is it New Bark? Tell me. Okay, that tells me Cherry Grove is that way, but this is New Bark, right? Yeah, it's New Bark. Okay, good. Alright, let's go check on Professor Elm. See how he is after all that. Okay. So, the cop just blamed us. Just because we come back to the scene of a crime doesn't mean we're the guy. And I'm pretty sure Professor Elm would be like, "It was him!" the second I came into the door. So, like, cop, who are you to, like, accuse me? Is it your first day on the job? Oh, right, we get to name him. Well, this man, like, was freaking a wizard. He put us into the Matrix, apparently, and, like, put us into a completely different franchise and then blinded us. So he's clearly a wizard. And just because he's a devious dude, I think I'm just gonna call him Malfoy, straight up. Shout out to all the Harry Potter fans out there. I know this man has red hair, he's a ginger, he's not blonde, but he kind of gives off that, like, rich kid sort of punk sort of deal, so I'm calling him Malfoy. It seems to fit. Yeah, his name's Malfoy. Of course it is. Alright, so I think he's just gonna go search for him. Lyra's gonna tell me something probably not worthwhile. Elm's gonna be like, "Oh dear, oh my." Yeah, super terrible. Oh right, we give him the mystery egg. Okay, cool. Give him that mystery egg. Extra story. He's gonna be like, "I'm gonna study this because Professor Elm is the professor that studies eggs specifically," I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Oak is just general research professor. Then Elm is like dedicated to eggs. Birch is dedicated to environments, maybe? Because he's always going out in the field. I don't know, actually. I know Professor Rowan is for evolution. Juniper is for... Don't know actually what Juniper is either. We're in the Matrix again? We're Lyra? What? Okay. I don't know what Malfoy did to us, but First he put us into the Matrix and then blinded us. Now he's changed our gender. Like, this man's trolling us. This man is seriously trolling us. What is happening? I'm saving the game again because if it just crashes on me, like, maybe if I just leave and come back? Nope, I'm blind again. Well, guys, I'm gonna see if what I could do with the Tinker with the ROM, because clearly Malfoy is playing some sheer shenanigans with this right now. So I'm gonna go tinker with the ROM. I think that's where we're gonna end episode 1 for today. I believe we're about to get Pokeballs from Lyra on the first route, so the actual Nuzlocke challenge will begin. This is just a sort of an introductory episode anyway, just saying hello, my name is Sander, this is my channel. We're going to be doing this randomized HeartGold playthrough for a Nuzlocke challenge, and like I said, if you guys enjoyed this first episode with this new series, new channel, new fresh look on things, please hit that like button down below, possibly subscribe if you're feeling really fresh, and above all else, I just want to wish you guys a pleasant rest of your day. Thank you for checking out the video, and see you later.